Follow me, because by the end of this video, you'll wonder how you spent all this time without knowing this important information. Raw onions. They might be small, humble, and not exactly glamorous, but these layers of sharp flavor pack an unexpected punch, one that can send your body into a cascade of reactions you never saw coming. If you've ever thought eating just one raw onion was a harmless addition to your salad or sandwich, think again. Today, we're diving into the science behind raw onions, what happens when you eat them, and why their effects might surprise you. Stick around to the end, because understanding this could change the way you look at this everyday vegetable forever. Let's start with what makes onions special. They contain a unique compound called sulfur, specifically sulfuric compounds like allicin. These are the very chemicals responsible for their sharp taste and pungent smell. When you cut into an onion, enzymes are released, turning these compounds into a chemical defense mechanism. Yes, onions are essentially fighting back, even after being picked. Now, what happens when you eat a raw onion? The effects can vary depending on your body, but here are some key reactions to consider. First, the benefits. Raw onions are nutritional powerhouses. They're loaded with antioxidants, particularly quercetin, which has been shown to reduce inflammation and lower the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease and diabetes. They're also high in prebiotic fiber, which feeds the good bacteria in your gut, improving digestion and boosting your immune system. In fact, studies suggest that regularly consuming onions can reduce bad cholesterol levels by up to 25%, lowering your risk of cardiovascular problems. But before you start munching on an entire onion, let's talk about the potential downsides. For some people, eating just one raw onion can trigger a severe reaction. Onions are known for being high in fructans, a type of carbohydrate that's difficult for some people to digest. This can lead to bloating, gas, and even stomach pain, especially for those with irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, or other gut sensitivities. And then there's the more serious risk. Raw onions can thin your blood. While this is beneficial in small amounts, as it helps reduce the risk of blood clots, consuming too much raw onion can increase the risk of excessive bleeding, especially for people already taking blood-thinning medications. It's like tipping the scale too far. What's good in moderation can become harmful in excess. Let's also talk about allergies. Although rare, some people have a specific sensitivity to onions, which can trigger symptoms like itching, swelling, or even difficulty breathing. If you notice any unusual symptoms after eating raw onion, it's crucial to seek medical attention. Now, here's the fascinating part. Raw onions can affect your breath and body odor more than any other vegetable. Why? When your body breaks down sulfuric compounds in onions, it releases volatile sulfur compounds into your bloodstream. These compounds can travel to your lungs and skin, giving you onion breath and, yes, even onion sweat. On a lighter note, did you know that onions have been used historically as medicinal tools? Ancient Egyptians believed onions had healing powers and even placed them in the tombs of pharaohs as symbols of eternity. While we're not recommending you start worshiping your onions, it's worth noting that their health benefits have been recognized for centuries. So, how can you enjoy onions without triggering unwanted side effects? If you're sensitive to raw onions but still want their benefits, try soaking sliced onions in cold water before eating them. This can reduce their sharpness and make them easier on your stomach. Alternatively, cooking onions can neutralize some of the sulfuric compounds, making them gentler on your digestive system while still retaining many of their nutrients. Here's a fun fact for the skeptics. Studies show that onions can actually improve bone health. In one study, women who consumed onions regularly had a 5% higher bone density than those who didn't. So, while they may make you cry when you chop them, they're secretly working to keep your skeleton strong. And let's not forget the quirky side of onions. They're known to repel insects, prevent rust on metal, and even absorb odors in your fridge. It's as if onions are the Swiss Army knife of the vegetable world, functional in so many unexpected ways. But let's circle back to the big takeaway. Eating just one raw onion can trigger a range of reactions in your body, from boosting your health to causing discomfort, depending on how your body handles it. The key is to know your limits and consume them in a way that works for you. Here are 20 important facts and tips to understand the impact of eating raw onions. 1. Boosts heart health. Raw onions are rich in antioxidants, particularly flavonoids like quercetin. These compounds help lower blood pressure, reduce bad cholesterol, aldol, and improve overall heart health. 2. Enhances immunity. Onions contain sulfur compounds and vitamin C, which boost your immune system. Consuming raw onions regularly can help your body fight off infections and colds. 3. Supports digestion. Raw onions are a great source of dietary fiber and prebiotics. They promote healthy gut bacteria, improve digestion, and prevent constipation. 4. Reduces inflammation. Quercetin, found in onions, is a powerful anti-inflammatory agent. It can help reduce symptoms of chronic conditions like arthritis and asthma. 5. May cause digestive discomfort. Raw onions can be harsh on the stomach, especially for those with sensitive digestive systems. They may cause bloating, gas, or acid reflux in some individuals. 6. Lowers blood sugar levels. Raw onions contain compounds like allyl-propyl disulfide, which can enhance insulin production and lower blood sugar. However, people with diabetes should monitor their intake to avoid hypoglycemia. 7. Acts as a natural detoxifier. The sulfur compounds in raw onions help detoxify the liver by aiding in the removal of heavy metals and toxins from the body. 8. Fights harmful bacteria. Onions have natural antibacterial properties that can combat pathogens like E. coli and salmonella, protecting you from foodborne illnesses. 9. Improves skin health. Raw onions are rich in vitamins A, C, and E, which contribute to healthy, glowing skin. Applying onion juice topically may also reduce acne and scars. 10. Strong impact on breath and body odor. Eating raw onions can lead to strong breath and body odor due to sulfur compounds. This effect may linger for hours, so it's best to consume them in moderation if you're concerned about social situations. 11. Could trigger allergic reactions. Some people may experience allergic reactions to raw onions, including skin rashes, itching, or breathing difficulties. If you notice these symptoms, avoid eating raw onions and consult a doctor. 12. Potential blood thinning effect. Raw onions have mild blood thinning properties due to their sulfur compounds. While this can reduce the risk of clots, it may pose a risk for those taking blood thinning medications or preparing for surgery. 13. Promotes respiratory health. The anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties of onions can help alleviate respiratory conditions like asthma and bronchitis. Consuming raw onions or inhaling their steam may provide relief. 14. High in antioxidants. Raw onions contain over 25 different antioxidants, making them a powerful ally in reducing oxidative stress and protecting cells from damage caused by free radicals. 15. May cause sensitivity in some individuals. Raw onions are high in FODMAPs, fermentable oligosaccharides, disaccharides, monosaccharides, and polyols, which can cause digestive discomfort in people with EBs, irritable bowel syndrome. 16. Boosts bone health. Studies suggest that onions may increase bone density, particularly in women. The compounds in onions can reduce bone loss and improve overall skeletal health. 17. Supports weight management. Low in calories and high in fiber, raw onions help you feel full for longer, making them a great addition to weight management plans. 18. Potential impact on medications. Eating raw onions in large quantities may interact with certain medications, such as anticoagulants or blood pressure drugs. Always consult your doctor if you're on medication. 19. Reduces the risk of cancer. Onions contain sulfur compounds and flavonoids that have been linked to reducing the risk of certain cancers, including stomach and colorectal cancers. 20. Can cause eye irritation. Cutting raw onions releases sulfur compounds that irritate the eyes, causing tears. Chilling onions before chopping can reduce this effect. Understanding how raw onions affect your body is crucial for making informed dietary choices. While they offer numerous health benefits, moderation is key to avoiding potential side effects. Enjoy raw onions as part of a balanced diet, but be mindful of their impact on your body and lifestyle.